and hello. As the wind starts to pick up, they feel very powerful like. My name is Some Truth. I am an artist, tarot reader, woo-woo lady, and hoodoo baby. And I'd love to give you a very personal welcome or welcome back to this here YouTube channel, Temperance Apothecary. It is the video esoteric wing of my pre-existing business, Temperance Apothecary, where I make and sell candles and body butters, which will be soon released in July 2026. So make sure you follow along here on Instagram, on TikTok, or over on our website where personal readings are also available. In general life overview, career development, and if you cannot tell from the title, I also do love and romance readings. I thought this would be a nice little switch up. I really talk about love a lot, not because I can't, but because, you know, I want to focus on you. Right? I'm trying to get into what Spirit got for you. But Spirit absolutely has love coming into your life. It's already present, even if you don't feel like it, right? So hopefully this message and these messages will bring you comfort or affirmation or confirmation or what have you. I'm totally letting myself be a vessel. We're also going to switch it up where we're going back to the desk. All right. I've noticed in other people's pick-a piles and some channels that, you know, people are receptive to just the cards being there. So that's what we're going to get into. I did pre-shuffle. Go ahead and pick your pile if you have not already, and I'll see you there. Hi, pile one. So I wrote down some messages I was channeling before we even got into this, and yours, I got the most. So the first thing I heard was Queen of the Night by Whitney Houston, and I had just watched a video essay on her that I will link below, and shout out to that creator because they are super dope. Ray, love your work. Big fan. But that made me think that you might like video essays, or you might be someone who's constantly on YouTube. Not constantly, I just know I be on YouTube. So I don't want to project that onto you. Then I got some, oh, okay, now I remember. There were some cards on the bottom of the deck as I was pre-shuffling for your pile that led me to write down, you gonna have options, but only after you heal. And you finna get real strict in this bitch. Like real strict. Ooh, confirmation burp. And then even looking at your image, these look like glass hearts to me. So you may be a little fragile right now, pile one. And that's fine, because usually when we start to tend to ourselves in our tenderness and acknowledge our sensitivity and treat ourselves like we are precious, that is when the world around us and the people, places, and relationships around us start to move accordingly, as the rain picked up outside. So I'm gonna take that as confirmation. But let's get into your cards, right? We have 3 questions. What is happening currently in your love life? What do you need to know? And then something to look forward to. The 6 of Swords hopped out. You may be traveling with somebody, but the 6 of Swords came out upright when I was pre-shuffling, and then this I felt the need to pull. So I don't know what this one is, but we obviously know you can look forward to getting out the jam. Whoop the bam. If you know, you know. But let's see what's going on currently. Ooh, we got the 2 of Cups. What do you need to know? 6 of Cups. And then what's something to look forward to? 5 of Swords. Oh, wait, this is so beautiful. Okay, pile 3. Yeah, you, I want to see your angel number 2. Stagnant. Whoo. 635. Life grows in the peaceful moments. Your angels know that life has felt stagnant lately, but that doesn't mean nothing is happening behind the scenes. Sit for 1 minute where you can be undisturbed. Focus on your breathing, trying to be as connected to yourself as possible. When the minute is up, notice how much you have mindfully changed, even in that short, seemingly uneventful stretch of time. So maybe you are coming out of a period of healing. And so Spirit is saying what's happening in your love life currently is you aligning in right relationship with folks. Yeah, it just got super loud, like the rain just started pouring down even harder. So I'm gonna take that as confirmation. I am curious about the 6 of Cups, Spirit, because what do you mean by that? Like, are we taking it in the nostalgic, you know, what do you mean? Spirit, can you just give me a clarifier for what pile, well, I almost said pile 2. Pile 1 needs to know. Page of Swords. You might have a message for you in pile 3. And I said that in pile 3 too, and vice versa. So you may be coming from there, or you need to go to pile 3 after this reading. You have been used to, yeah, okay. Work. You may have been used to somebody playing on your top. And so you had to get on your me, myself, and I was all I got. In the end, it's what I found out. And it might have felt stagnant, but really that was peaceful. And I say that because this 6 of Cups I really, really love, because it looks like their older self is going back and gifting their younger self like an ice cream or a treat. And it has like little sparkles or sprinkles and stuff on it. And then that clarified by the Page of Swords and the 6 of Wands is that you can trust yourself to decipher and discern what's right for you. You can trust yourself now in this relationship to be equally yoked, to recognize when somebody can reciprocally give you back what you are offering them, right? You are healed enough, pile 1, to receive the love you so desperately desire. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles hopping out. And that is what Spirit is trying to give you. That is what this relationship, this 2 of Cups, is trying to bring into your life. And so you may be looking over your shoulder like, hey, it ain't nothing, no, 444. Yeah, you have been focused on your stability. You have been focused on healing yourself, on sticking to yourself, on really almost in your hermit bag. Like, you will never get the chance to make me feel like a piece of shit again. Like, you have been looking back for sure, pile 1. And Spirit is trying to say, baby, when you go forward, when you move from the knowing that you have healed, you have learned the lesson, you are now successful in whatever regard, maybe you, not imminent threat, tornado warning. Okay, hold on. Tornado warning is crazy. In Streeter, Illinois. Hold on, pile 1. I'm sorry. All right, we're back, pile 1. I just had to make sure, you know, your girl was safe. And what's crazy is I really want to go outside and stand in this rain, and that's what I'm gonna do after I finish this reading. So anyway, Spirit is saying what you need to know right now is you don't have to keep looking over your shoulder. And in fact, when you look forward and when you allow yourself to be supported and when you allow people to love on you platonically, romantically, and otherwise, that is when you start to receive reciprocally. That is when you start to give what you desire. Oh, I just read that recently in another tarot reader on Instagram. I know their is at Bobby and Hannah. But their newsletter is Hachi Tarot. And they wrote that, at least for this particular pick a pile, that, you know, whatever it is you desire more of, you have to give. So if you want more money, start investing in yourself. If you want more love, start being more loving, right? And so Spirit is saying that as you focus on what is working in your life, what is going well, right? Not just looking over your shoulder, not being anxious, not being worried about, oh my gosh, is this going to be like the last time? That's when you start to receive. And what you have to look forward to is somebody who is literally taking you out the streets. That is a direct channel, a direct download I just got. Because you see this 5 of Swords energy, you might have been in a situation where, you know, you might have been this pink person here, and it might have been somebody here who was playing you and somebody else, and now it's somebody getting you out the jam. And you don't even got to work for it. You actually can just sit and be receptive. What did I say? The 6 of Pentacles. You have 3 6s, which is, don't do that. Don't do that, pile 1. Don't do that. Right? But you have the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles. No, you have all 4. Oh my gosh. You literally have all 4 6s, and 6 is the card of relationship. It's the card of reciprocity. It's the card of harmony, love, care. And so Spirit is saying that you have that kind of care that's transitioning you from this looking over your shoulder, nostalgic, but in a more negative, harmful way energy that they're getting you away from. They're moving you away from that. So yeah, what did I say? You finna have options after you got real strict, but you gotta balance that strictness. You got to balance that. Power one. I was about to shuffle, but then a card literally flew in my lap. 3 of Swords reversed. You may have a message in pile 2 as well, but that's what I got for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a more in-depth reading about your love life, I do offer those, as well as readings on general life overview and career development that you can go ahead and check out on temperanceapothecary.com. I want to shuffle one more. So Spirit, what the message you want me to leave with pile 1? As far as what's happening in their love life, what do you want them to know? What you trying to tell them? 4 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Okay, the 4 of Swords reversed. They're saying it's okay to get up, baby. It's okay. You can trust. As the lightning crackles, you can trust this relationship. You can trust yourself. You don't have to stay down, all right? We just got the 3 of Swords reversed. And we got the 5, we literally got the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords reversed. So you are literally hopping over the bullshit, right? As the lightning crackles. Todd tried to set up a scheme to come to you with the bullshit, and Spirit is saying, don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Actually get up. Don't let nobody trouble you. Okay, and then the Knight of Wands, this may be the person that's coming in with that 2 of Cups energy as far as what's happening. It may be somebody who is charismatic and maybe moving a little fast, and maybe they are really lovey-dovey and into you, and you might be questioning that as the Page of Swords. But Spirit is saying, trust that. They are coming towards you. They hot on you, right? They trying to come give you that thing. They're trying to come put it down. Now, you don't have to be foolish, right? But don't overwhelm yourself, especially thinking of previous situations, let me cover the body, where somebody might have put you in a third-party situation, because this is not that. This is not that for sure. Yeah, trust yourself, High Priestess, but know that you are safe to get up. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, pile 1, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's start off with your image. First thing, oh no, I have some messages I wanted to read that I got before I even started. Your image reminds me of Chips Ahoy. And then as I was thinking of Chips Ahoy cookies, I started thinking of Pillsbury and the Doughboy. So from there, you might be, actually, let me not get ahead of myself. From that thought, I started thinking about bears, and if you happen to be Ligatigabigga or LGBTQ, LGBTQA, if you will, shout out to my people, all right? I too am queer and a bisexual, non-binary person. But with that said, you might have a little thickum on their way to you, Paul, too, if you into that, right? Because I very distinctly heard, as you can see, wrote bear coming. So yeah, you got somebody with something big on them, even if it's not their whole body, amen, coming towards you. This also looks like these hearts have been imprinted, so you might be deep in your fifis or starting to fall for someone. 111 as I looked over and said that. So yeah, that is what I immediately got from your image. You also got the most angel numbers out of everybody, and this one flipped out upright. So we're actually going to start with your angel numbers before we get into the questions. So the first one you got is advice. Signs are everywhere. This is an alert from your angels. They are around you with strong messages as to how to proceed in a tricky situation, and they will use anything they can to reach you. Your angels can be crafty, so be prepared to be surprised. Repetition is their favorite way to hit a message home. Draw another card while asking for more specific advice. And this card did jump out twice. So clearly they wanted you to know, hey man, we've been trying to get up with you. Then we have go forth, 957, stick to your decisions. The choice you made is the one you need to stick with. Your angels guard against vacillating any further. Wavering just delays the fulfillment of the bigger picture. Lie in meditation now with your hands on your solar plexus chakra just above your navel and repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I am confident. Work, pile 2. And lastly, we have listen. Be open to hearing good advice. So yeah, your spirit guides have clearly been trying to communicate with you, and they're saying stick to your guns, whatever those guns are. But we go check that out in the tarot. They said, be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. Right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all the patterns and signs as they are messages, and it's up to you to find the common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. You see how both of these cards are saying like, hey, it's almost like a knock, like, hey, listen up, we're trying to give you advice, we're trying to give you the codes, and the code is go forth. Also 9:57, that's almost 10 o'clock. Maybe that's relevant. And then we have 2:51 and 4:51. Yeah, all of these are in what would be like the last 10 minutes of the hour. So it's like you're coming up on a new cycle, a new hour, a new era, right? And Spirit is saying, stick to your guns. Whatever decision you have made recently, stick to that. So let's get into the cards, which is what is happening currently in your love life, what do you need to know, and what to look forward to. So let's flip them things on over. What's happening currently with your love life? Okay. What do you need to know? Okay. And something to look for. Oh, pop. I want y'all to look at that. Look at that. What does this look like? Does this not look like the transition from the Page to the damn Queen of Pentacles, and not through heartbreak, but by sticking to their decisions, by continuing and committing to the journey of the Page of Pentacles? That is how you become the Queen of Pentacles. That is something you can look forward to. Oh my gosh. So maybe you aren't even concerned with love right now. And you know what? Power to you, power to. Power, I know I can do you. But Spirit, can I get a little, actually, boom, I don't need, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, right now you are recognizing that you have something you need to be giving your all to. I just heard Mariah Carey. I give my all. But yeah, you might be LGBTQ, no shade. And I mean that humbly, because I'm hearing the like house dance mix version of that song, which I only ever hear out at the clubs when I'm out with my girls. So you are locking in and focusing on your material life right now. Like you are really trying to elevate and come into and step into this Queen of Pentacles energy. And so you actually really ain't even worried about love. But what you need to know is that should you allow yourself to love, it's not going to be heartbreaking. You are actually more healed than you think, or you are in the process of healing. But let me get a clarifier. But you definitely don't feel focused on love at all right now. Oops, Spirit. All right. All right, girl. No, I need y'all to be a little clearer than it. Ooh. Oh, see, the Five of Pentacles wanted to go reverse, so I'm gonna let you do that. Yeah, you are focused on getting your bread up. You're trying to get your bucks up for sure. You know, it's summertime, like I said, it's pride. And if you are, oh, you saw that fall out? Yeah. Something you need to know about love right now at this time is that when you so decide to get active and get in the field, it's not going to be heartbreaking or heart-wrenching. It's not going to be something that distracts you or makes you fight or get defensive. It's actually going to help you and elevate you and lock you in. Yeah, and lock you in further on. I'm hearing, and this is the second time I've seen the Page of Wands on the bottom. You're going to find somebody that matches your freak. And they too are on their own journey of progression, of elevation. This is also giving phallic. So like I said, somebody is coming towards you with a big old thing, right? Plastic or otherwise. And so you joining forces with this, yeah, Six of Pentacles when I cut the deck, with this person, that give and take, that reciprocity is going to put you in your soft era. It's going to put you in that lover girl, lover boy, lover them, lover mood, right? And as you do that, you can look forward to this elevation. You can look forward to you being able to realize, oh wow, like I really am the shit, huh? And I also think it's something to be said about the fact that there isn't really anyone else's energy present right now. So what you need to know is that you definitely are in your creatrix empress energy, where you are creating, I'm hearing creating a home for yourself, maybe a home within your body. Like you are coming back into your own creation energy and your own creative aura. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You really ain't even worried about love, pile two. And I love that for you. Like, Same, sister. Same. And what spirit is, oh, yeah. See how that just flipped on out? What do we get? We got the Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords reversed, and the Hermit. So you actually might have gotten a love offering, or people might be trying to come to you with love offerings, and you're saying, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm gonna stay at the house. And like, that's cute, pile too. That's really, really cute. Like, yes, you know, I need some dick. I need some love. Baby, I just need a thug. Like, sometimes we go through those seasons, but right now, you ain't worried about that. That shit seems like a distraction, and maybe justly so. You are focusing on getting yourself right and in alignment in all areas and aspects of your life. Maybe it's fitness, maybe it's work, maybe it's building a business, maybe it's, yeah, growing your materials. You're learning how to invest, I'm hearing. Invest your time, invest your money, invest your energy, invest your, what else can you invest? Your love. Like, you are taking it back from relationships and toxic dynamics or distractions that previously kept you from being balanced. And so that is your first priority right now. But what Spirit also wants you to know is that you turning down this offer is not one that was going to hurt you. Period. Like, even going back to this 3 of Swords reversed, 7 of Wands reversed, and you're shutting it out, which is your right and your prerogative. But even Justice is the Libra card. Libras love having a little piece on the side. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't gotta be your whole world, pal, too, but you can let somebody, you know, slide from time to time. You can let somebody see what it's hidden on, or you yourself can go decide to do that, right? And it has to be from a place of agency. But what I'm feeling, especially with the presence of the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, is that you really aren't letting anybody distract you, or as my daddy and my mama would say, get you off your square at this time. And that's really, really cool. And I love that for you. Yeah, the Hanged One. You're put up. You are put up for show, pile 3. Pile 3, you might have a message in pile 3 for you, though I doubt it. Not because you couldn't, but because pile 3 was on a whole different vibe. Pile 3 feels more like your energy on the other side of this Queen of Pentacles. Like, when you feel and can stand in and trust and embody this Queen of Pentacles energy, that is when you're going to be in your pile 3 bag. But Spirit, can we just get one last card to summarize what pile 2 needs to know about their love life at this time? Queen of Swords. Ooh, Queen of Swords, and who with the 8 of Pentacles? Man, yeah, you getting to work, and you really not trying to hear nobody on no bullshit or excuses, right? Like, maybe somebody. Ooh, this could also be someone else that you're meeting. Right now, we have the Page of Pentacles. Obviously, we got the Page of Wands earlier, and now the Page of Swords. So there may be people around you trying to get your attention, but you ain't going for that. You have actually maybe cleared your roster recently. You got real straight about to. And I love that for you, because you're doing the work. You said, I actually don't have time for a man right now. I'm doing the work. I love that. So if you would like to know further or more details about your love life, I do offer personal readings on love and romance, as well as general life overview and career and development that you can go and check out or book with me at temperanceapothecary.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So I know we said we taking it to the desk, which we are, but I did want to start, at least on camera, talking about your image and just different downloads I was getting as I was preparing for this message. First of all, my nose just started itching out of nowhere. Confirmation. But I was hearing, especially looking at your pile, which looks, to me, it looks like bubble wrap. Papa shit. You would think I went to school for target practice, looking good as hell today, just sent my 5 attachments. Why would you confront me about a nigga? Man, you bitches backwards. You come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I'm remembering all the words, but now I'm trying to remember the song. I know it's Black by Glorilla. So maybe you like Glorilla, maybe you from Memphis, poppy shit. That's what I just literally typed in Glorilla poppy shit. That's not the song. See, you would think I went to school for target practice. Anyway, you might be breaking hearts, pile 3. And don't tell nobody I filmed yours first. Y'all literally jumped out at me. You called to me. So you might be breaking some hearts. People might be pretending to be not as sensitive, but really they like jelly. Because that's the other thing. This image, if not bubble wrap, looks like jelly to me. So you might be on the offensive, right? By protecting your heart, putting bubble wrap around that shit. And so you popping other people's bubble, bursting their bubbles while popping your own shit. Or it's like Jello, and it seems like a hard surface, but when you shake it, you know, it jiggles, it moves. And so you might seem like an immovable object, but you're actually really soft, or you're really lovey-dovey. You might love a lover. You might be a lover girl, love a boy, love a them, you know, a lover, period. But let me see. Let me find this song so we can really get to the desk. All right. Well, you would think I went to school. Are you that person that types in whole lyrics? Because I am. How else am I gonna find it? For target practice. I'm gonna be so upset because I know this song. Tomorrow, every day the sun will shine, but that's why I love tomorrow. Right with my twin and them. Now I remember. But original OG, Tomorrow. So, yeah, you might have been down, but every day the sun will shine. That's why you love tomorrow, pile 3. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. You'll see my hands in a few moments. Let's get into your cards. I did pre-shuffle, and I also wrote out the questions that we'll be asking, which is what's happening currently in your love life, what do you need to know, and something to look forward to. And then I also pulled angel numbers from this angel number deck that I got a couple weeks ago. I thought it would be cool to A, receive the other spiritual messages, but B, see it as like a wink from spirit when things regarding your love life are popping off or coming up. So something to remember. Anyway, let's get into what's happening currently in your love life. Ha! Yeah! What do you need to know at this time? All right. And what is something you can look forward to? Work. What did I say, pile 3? You are having your motherfucking way right now. What's happening in your love life? You literally have options on options on options on options. Like, you might have a message in pile 1 because I got a download before I even started recording that they have or going to have options. This feels like actually you're on the other side of pile 1. So if you are coming from pile 1, baby, this is what's happening after you get over what you finna get over, right? Right. So what's currently happening in your love life? You are having your way. You're literally saying, I like him too. He my bae, he my boo. I think that's Princess Nokia. That's the vibe I'm getting. I literally can't stop smiling. You know, it's summertime, at least where I am, maybe where you are. You wearing less, you going out more, and you are really sitting, right? You're getting wined and dined. You're staying in. You're canceling on them last minute because you can, or you booking yourself 2-3 dates in the night and may the best winner win, you know, may the best suitor win. Or you outside and people are just so drawn to you, just so attracted to you, that all you got to do is sit there and look beautiful, and you getting drinks sent your way, you getting your meal paid for, people are, you know, compliments of the chef. Like, that's the type of thing that's happening in your love life right now, pile 3, and that is really, really cool. And I want to say hilarious because maybe you already know that, like, you're watching this knowing like, yeah, no, I gotta like that. As far as what you need to know, you have turned over a new leaf. Maybe you were, you know, a sad parentheses lover person, right? Or maybe you have completed that 10 of, yeah, you definitely might be coming from pile 1 if you're curious about what's happening on the other side of what I think might be happening, but let me not speak too much on that. We are in pile 3. Pile 3, what do you need to know at this time as far as your love life is concerned? Spirit is literally gifting you with the clarity, with the vision, with the, I'm hearing the silver tongue. Not to get PG, not to get frisky, but you are literally being gifted with, ooh, actually, whoa, this might get a little kinky. Cause you finna get some head, pile 3. You finna get some head. I don't know, because that just came to mind super, super clearly, right? The swords are about mental, in the ethereal. Somebody literally might be giving you, I just heard a pen to sign your autograph or trying to get your number. Like, you are being, this is very specific, but like blessed with a new opportunity that has to do with your head. Woo, I know this right, pile 3. Maybe that's why you said like that, because you know what you got, right? You got a good head on your shoulders elsewhere, if you know what I'm saying. And something you can look forward to is a new relationship that does have the spark and potential of going the distance, for sure. With this Ace of Pentacles, the end of that cycle is the 10 of Pentacles. And like I said, coming from here as to what you need to know, you are coming from potentially the end of that 10 of Swords cycle, which is when the swords are in their back. Somebody might have had you messed up. Somebody might have tried to trick you out of thinking you weren't that bitch, you weren't fly, you weren't sexy. Oh, okay, jumper. Which makes sense with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, strength. Ooh, yeah, you definitely getting into some sexy times, pile 3. As far as what's happening in your love life and what you need to know is somebody is coming forward. Oh my goodness, this is my first time doing a reading like this, and I wasn't expecting it to be so sexy. But you know what? That's clearly what you got going on, pile 3, because I'm literally hearing someone is trying to come slay you with their sword, and you standing here with everything that you got, including your own bag of tricks, including your own kinks, including your own, yeah, bag of tricks is what I'm hearing. And you looking like, let's see what is really hitting on. You may also be a Leo. And yes, a tropical Leo, which is the months of July and August, but also a sidereal Leo, which means you could be a tropical Virgo. I know, I'm not gonna break it down right now. Just trust me on this one, pile 3. If you are a Virgo or a Leo, this may be appropriate for you. Or that time of year, right? It may be towards the end of the summer that this energy starts to pick up. But does this not look phallic? Does this not look like somebody's like holding the end? Whatever. I don't want this to get too X-rated. But what you need to know about your love life right now is somebody is trying to come give you the goods, pile 3. For sure. And to look forward to the fact that this actually is something you could build on, right? Sometimes when, 555, as I said that, sometimes when a situation starts off lusty, or I'm hearing a conversation, I just have, 5 of Cups reversed when I cut the deck. Yeah, you definitely have gotten over a relationship or gotten over an old way of being or showing up in relationship. And so now somebody is literally trying to come and lay the pipe for you. They're trying to give you, they trying to show you what their brain really can do. You know what I mean? And it's actually a gift. It's actually a long-lasting relationship. Let me finish the story that I was just about to say. Recently, yeah, okay, Knight of Pentacles, yeah, it's somebody who want to take their time, and it's somebody who's literally, this wanted to jump out, but we gonna put you back in there. They're not the King of Pentacles yet, so yeah, we go keep on this Knight of Pentacles timing. It's somebody who is willing to go the distance. It's someone who sees how much of a gift you are. It's someone who sees that you can have anything and anyone you want. Therefore, you messing with them, you bumping with them, you deciding to let your walls down and not just be brave or strong or sexy, but vulnerable with them. They're gonna take that and run with it, okay? They're gonna take that and build on it. You can look forward to someone trying to build with you. You also can look forward to, I'm sorry, benefactors. Someone literally, maybe you trick it. Not you trick it, you getting tricked on. Pile 3 for sure. That is something you could definitely look forward to, but it is a relationship and a dynamic that's willing to last. Damn, I'm trying to say this story and I keep getting distracted. So, I just split the deck and we got the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I know that's right. It's somebody, you see how they're looking in different directions? You aren't even noticing that someone is trying to chase you and they're looking the wrong way, at least at this moment. But once they lock in and they see, right? I'm so used to moving. I'm so used to leading with my, okay, yeah. Something you need to know. Somebody might come in real lusty, real hot and heavy, real trying to, I want to, I don't know if you've heard that song, You Getting Tonight. Yeah, it's a lot. I personally don't love it, but it's a song and it be played outside, which is terrifying. But that's what some people want to know. Like, yeah, no, you finna get pleasured tonight, pile 3. Ooh, as the rain finally broke. Yeah. Oh my God, y'all. Man. Pile 3. Whatever genitalia you partake in, you finna get some good, okay? It's finna have you in that be dripping. I'm talking about wet. All right, this fell out temperate. Okay, bro. Okay. There may be a Gemini, there may be a Sagittarius, there may be somebody who's trying to put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. You may meet them while you're out as well. Like, I'm looking at this as they're blending and mixing the water, and it feels like a bartender, right? So yeah, you might be somebody out and they being real lusty, and so you being in your strength bag, you know, assessing the situation from your highest self and from your base self, because let's be real, sometimes we do just want to get effed, right? We do just want to do the horizontal tangle and go about our business. Spirit is saying that there is actually a balance that will take place that's going to even this out. And then that's where you're gonna see the room for growth in this particular connection. So I'm gonna leave it at that, pile 3, because I feel like it's just gonna get freaky. And I love that for you. All right, what's your angel number? 154, personal journey. Valuable lessons have been learned. Yes, what did I say? That your angels are proud of your personal journey of self-truth and personal responsibility. This journey is a result of you choosing to learn valuable lessons from past mistakes. Write a list of what's changed in your life since learning a valuable lesson. Yeah, especially with the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is coming from the 8 of Cups, right? Which you had to walk away from. You have learned the lessons that you needed to learn from previous relationships, from previous sexual dynamics, unhealing, emotional, psychological trauma, all that good stuff. And so now what you have to look forward to is a seed within this relationship and someone, right? Ooh, all right. Someone who wants to take this all the way with you. You know, they aren't quite where they want to be, but they recognize the gift that you are, and they recognize that the best they can do and all they can do in putting their best foot forward is to do the work and to be patient and to be diligent. And you're meeting them right there because you've learned the lessons that you need to learn. So that's what I got for you, pile 3. Go ahead and comment a little drip drop emoji. Actually, a wave. Let yourself ride the waves of what's coming in your way, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you like a more in-depth reading as far as your love life is concerned, go ahead and book one on temperanceapothecary.com, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.